They can't hear us, can they? Oh. All right, everybody, welcome to episode one of Astig on Air. Iser, is your mic unmuted?
Yes, sir. Hello, hello, hello.
How are you doing? Hey, everyone, can we get a round of applause from the audience? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get it started. Can we get a nice in the chat, please?
Nice in the chat,
Nice.
please. All
Um,
sex people watching, let's go.
what up, guys? All 6 people watching.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, stream's a little funky right now because we're just starting. So give us some slack. Um, and if you guys can't, if there's any issues, let us know in the chat, like audio or anything, if we're too loud, etc. But yeah, we're still setting up the stream. We're still learning things about OBS. So just give us some slack.
Still
And
noobs.
yeah, still noobs. Okay, we're getting some niceties in the chat. All right, let's start off with introducing ourselves. Iser, you can go ahead first.
Alright.
Ooh, okay.
Nice
Nice, nice.
crowd.
Thank you. Thank you. Big crowd
Hello,
out there.
everyone. I am Iser, also known as Sanitizer. Hi, guys. I am Lumos Paso's one of their CPC coordinators for the year. I am his second year in college. And I major in kinesiology. Nice to meet you
Oh, all right, guys, settle down, settle down. Make sure you guys are staying 6 feet away from each other, wearing your mask out there. Hello, oh wait, Iser, how did you get your nickname?
all. Oh, I got my nickname actually from it started out as a joke. Since my name I'm usually called Iser. A friend of mine's named Eve decided to Photoshop my face into other things such as hand sanitizers, anything that ends with a yeah, that's how it started, and I'm called hand sanitizer now. It's due to the situation.
I
It's
remember
very
that night,
wanted.
actually.
Yeah,
We
it's
were
one of the
going back to
CPC.
school, yeah. She was in my
Yeah.
car. I remember that. Like when she first showed me with at the Francesca. But hello guys, my name is John. Um I am one of your hosts today, and what was it? I'm a fourth year computer science major, and I am the current president of Libos Paso. And hold on. Oops, I forgot to play the sound effect for myself. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Sean John, where did I get Sean John from? Oh yeah, yeah. So back in high school, I played basketball, and I transferred to a new school for like one season, like as half a semester, not half a semester, one semester. Um, and the assistant coach, I guess the entire season he thought my name was Sean. He kept calling me Sean, and then finally, like there was one day, like he was saying like Sean, like where's Sean, and like no one would answer him. He was getting mad, and then he finally saw me. He was like, "There's Sean," and then the whole team was like, "You mean John?" And then he was like, "Oh, shoot!" Like, and then yeah, that's when my teammates started mocking me like Sean John. Shout out K Dot Kyle, if you ever see
Yes.
this. Not you,
Oh.
Iser.
Uh,
Iser Kyle. Other Kyle. He's the one who gave me that nickname, and I stuck with it. Um, but yeah. Also, we do want to do a disclaimer that anything we say is doesn't reflect all of Lubos. It's only our
yes.
personal views. And also, if you are under 18, don't like cussing. You should be not be here because I did put not made for kids when I started the stream. But
We're not perfect.
we are
We
not
we
perfect.
tend to be very emotional sometimes.
Yeah, we're
Passionate, you could say.
yeah. All right, let's get to the first question.
Questions. What are we even doing, John? Well, that's what we're doing today, man. Who are we? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? Like how it's giving type. Ooh, doesn't fit. Well, John's doing that. How's everyone today? How's everyone's Friday so far? It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Because it's Friday. It is. What's it? Crap. Friday, March 26th. Friday. Yeah, how's everyone's Friday so far? For CSUSB, right now it's spring break for us, right? This upcoming week. Yeah, how's everyone's afternoon? Ooh, expecting 9 answers. Wait, isn't it like three of us? Two of us is in there. Oh, shout out to Miguel Merks over here, our moderator, for the chat. In case there's some wild individuals out there, but thank you, keeping us safe. Oh, Kia Rose, yay, that sounds good. Glad you're having a great Friday. All right, and then we'll move on to the. We'll answer your question in a bit. But John, what is Astig on air? Nice plug. Oh, hey, this
Hello,
voice,
hello.
it's coming,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, there we
coming.
go. That should be good now. All right. Started from the top. So, sorry, there's a bit of a delay in the chat and like what we see. So like, yeah, sorry if I didn't respond right away. It's because I changed scenes and, uh, y'all stop spamming the chat. Oh my goodness, there's a delay. I'm sorry. Gosh, you guys are so mean. There's literally like a 60-second delay. So when you guys send it, it doesn't show up to
In
us
there.
until like
Yeah.
60 seconds later. But anyway, am I good? Am I good? If I don't, thank you for the help though. If you guys can hear me again, just let me know. But so how did it come about? Okay, like I said, so I was sleeping one night over winter break. Just got off Minecraft with everyone. You know, we play a lot of Minecraft. Make sure you join our server. Let us know for the detail or ask us for the details. Shameless plug again. So I was like, uh, how can I make this semester like better than last semester? Or like how can be more creative? And last semester we had this thing called Lubo's TV. Oh, they didn't hear my shameless plug. Make sure you guys check
Not
it
yet.
out in our channel. It's pretty much a pre-recorded show, not show. How to say show? Where we did like challenges, we did cooking, we did like boba ratings, etc. It was really fun. And I was like, how can we build off that? Because everything has moved to digital stuff and like online. So I was like, it'd be perfect, like a podcast or like a talk show where we could just talk about anything, make memories. It's something we can watch back later on, and like talk about the random stuff we did. Um, and that's how it was first named Louis's podcast. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Miguel who came up with the
Let's take them. Yeah.
a Stig on air name. Um, If you guys didn't know, Iser, what does Astig mean? What is Astig?
A stig. So it's like a equivalent to saying something's cool here in English. Like John here is cool, or like John's astig, or that thing over there is cool. It's like ang astig nun, or something like that. Something like awesome or cool, or just pretty much like that. And we believe ourselves to be cool, so I guess
We try to be cool. It's what
we
it's
try.
what it's what they call it in slang now. When they say that's tough or that go hard.
Hmm.
Whatever you kids say nowadays. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what a stig means, and it just kind of flows off the tongue. A stig on air.
Not sure if many people in the Philippines or kids in the Philippines still say astig, but that just shows how how I guess how old we are, or from what time period we are.
We grow up in a different era, and
Yeah.
if we're gonna be honest, we're not even that old. It's just like the people we're surrounded with in the Philippines.
Just things go like change so fast nowadays,
I
and
feel like
yeah.
if you say a stig over there now, like it's kind of lame.
Huh? It's like,
They'd be like, "How
from
old
what
are
time
you?"
were you from? Yeah, it's like, oh, you were young.
Yeah, but it's kind of yeah. They would probably call it like jolugs or something. But that's for another conversation. But yeah. Do you have anything else to add on what Estigon Air is, Iser, and what our vision is?
No, it was just, you could say this is kind of like a passion project for John and like other people here in Lubo's board, because like we have been talking about like making a podcast of some sort, like a live stream, because starting out this year, before when we became bored, we just wanted to like think of stuff like, what are we gonna do, since we're not gonna be live, we can't be like in campus and seeing each other. So like, how can we interact with people, and like, what can we do? And this is one of the like first ideas out there. It's like, oh, why not? Let's start a podcast or something, or like a live stream where we could just talk and like people could interact with us through chat. Um, you could say uh like a, what's it called? Like a what are those called? Like a trial run.
Hmm.
You could say, if you guys, for those that went to one of our things, I'm gonna put a shameless plug, our pumpkin uh thing event. That was kind of like, you could say like a pre-run or like a trial run, because that was live, and we did a collab with other orgs, which was really fun. And like ever since then, it's like, oh, I think this is doable. Like a podcast is doable. And John here started working on it, and we sound effects are now
Sound
a
effects.
thing.
You
This is
know.
very fun to play with. Sorry if we spam it, because we just love hearing it. Uh, and yeah, we're still learning stuff. It's still kind of new to us, but bear with us and hope we have fun. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I'd like to add to that.
All right. Yeah. So we don't really have an agenda. This is more like a free flow talk. So if you guys have any questions in the chat as well, just feel free to ask. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys want to sign up to be in the episode, let us know.
Yeah.
We're gonna set up some things for you guys, and yeah, now
Just
we're just
say heads up. I don't. We decided. So right now we may be the host for the first few episodes, maybe, but that can change, right, John?
that can change. We gonna have to set it up,
Yeah.
but that can change.
Yeah, and you'll meet new people from board, from like Chen members, and yeah, if you guys are interested, just give us a heads up.
Just give us a heads up. Um, what would be a good topic to talk about today?
What is a good topic to talk about today? What do you guys think, chat?
Chat.
Any suggestions?
Any suggestions? What you guys want to hear us talk about? Any questions?
Indeed.
Um, while we wait for that, maybe we should talk about
What do you want to talk about now?
I don't know what to talk about. Is there?
Um, how, okay. What are your plans for spring break, dude? Since it's coming up,
Oh,
it's
my
next
plans
week.
for spring break. I am gonna go see family
Ooh,
in Vegas. I'm gonna go see my sister and my niece for her birthday. Um,
Nice.
and yeah, I just can't wait to see them and celebrate with them and see my little niece. She's growing up so fast. I feel
Aw.
like I'm getting old. Like, but as far as spring break, just time to relax. I hope everyone takes time to relax, even if professors
Mhm.
assign stuff. You guys deserve to have a mental break from everything and just kick back, be lazy. And then use this time to like recharge and come back stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. There are some things in the chat. I'll get to that, but I do want to remind, like, yeah, spring break. Take your time, guys. Have a relaxed day, like a week. Use it for yourselves, because now that at least for USB, since it
Smoke
changed
weed
into
every day.
Disclaimer:
did I like
that's just a joke.
I can take it down.
Smoke weed every
Um,
day.
yeah, yeah. Like ever since changing to semesters, this last break, usually we would have a break in between. You could say like like halfway through the semester because we had like quarters. So take this week off, dude. Don't burn up. Yeah, I've seen that happen. That happened to me last semester. Yeah. Right, I'm seeing some stuff in chat. Cars, favorite Filipino food, ducks.
Ducks.
What's your pick?
We can talk about cars, and then we can move on to favorite Filipino food.
Favorite Filipino
If you
food?
guys didn't know, Iser drives stick shift.
I do.
Iser
For
drives stick
those who
shift.
don't know what that means, I need to manually change gears for a
Oh,
car, much like bikes, those with different gears. Yeah.
what car do you drive, Iser?
My car right now is a 2015 Mitsubishi Lancer GT.
Mm.
It's it's a compact car sedan. It's really nice, four-seater. What about you, John? You also drive stick shift, correct?
Oh, you're right. I do. I forgot.
Yeah. What do you mean you forgot?
Yeah. So if you guys, fun fact, me and Iser drive stick. I mean, that might
Yes.
not be a big
It's
deal
not very common
anymore.
nowadays.
Yeah. I drive a 2013 Hyundai Genesis Coupe.
Ooh.
It is, yeah, it's a coupe. It has back seats that are useless. It's great for throwing your backpacks back there, but it is not
Not great
the
for
idea.
people.
Yeah, not great for people. It's also like very low and stiff. It's not, you know. It has a
It's a
certain
race
character
car,
to it.
dog.
Yeah, some people will really hate it, and then some people will appreciate it. That's
Yeah.
okay because it's its own car. It has its own character. But yeah, I did shatter my taillights this morning. I
Oh,
backed into something, and I am just stupid, and now I have to pay the price.
that is
But
unfortunate.
at the end of the day, guys, at least we're alive, we're healthy. Materialistic things can be replaced. Moving on. Favorite Filipino food, Iser. Favorite
Ooh,
Filipino food.
favorite Filipino food. What do you start off this one?
Why you don't?
What's your favorite?
Okay, this is gonna be weird, you know. But my favorite Filipino food is tocino.
Tocino? Ooh,
Tocino, eggs,
that
and
is
garlic rice. I could eat that any time
Tapsilog?
of the day. Tapsilog.
Tapsilog.
If you know, you know. If you guys didn't know, like in the Philippines, we have like these things called silogs, and then it's pretty much like pretty much any dish with an egg on
Yeah,
it
egg, rice,
and
like rice with garlic, right?
yeah, and an
Yeah,
entree.
and like whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
like whatever protein. Well, more protein. Usually it's like tocino.
Oh yeah, it's called
Uh,
tosilog. I forgot tapsilog is tapa. Tapa's
oh,
actually
tapa.
good.
Oh, yes. Tapsilog is tapa, egg and rice. Tosilog is tocino, egg and
April, yeah.
rice.
Shout out to April, Tocino lovers. Shout out to all my Tocino lovers out there.
Wait, what's the
Um,
other one? Longanisa? Longsilog, right?
Long silog, yeah.
Is it?
They just literally just take the first.
Yeah, it's
What about you,
very
Iser?
creative.
What's your favorite Filipino
Me,
food?
man, I would have to go with pork sinigang. That's just my favorite.
Mm,
Or any sinigang in general. I
I
just
feel like
really
pork's
like
the
the
best though.
pork's the best for me.
The
Pork or
tenderness
like
and
shrimp.
a little bit of fat over there.
The fat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's my parents or my grandparents live in the more in the countryside, so they would have very fresh like vegetables, meat. and I just it just hits different. I just love their
Dang,
singing style.
Iser speaking the language of the youth now. Hits different. Who
I'm
are
I'm I'm,
you? He,
I'm learning, man. I'm
you
learning.
guys didn't
For those
know
who don't know, I
Isaac don't
am
talk like that.
very, very behind in like whatever you language you're speaking. I understand that nowadays. But yeah, that's my favorite food.
Porks in the gang.
What's
Mm.
in here?
Talk about ducks.
Uh, ducks.
Oh, speaking of ducks, ducks are good. If you guys ever had
Ooh.
duck is really good. It has like a really crispy, thin skin. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
chicken really.
That's
It's
not that.
thinner, but
Mm,
the meat is also very tender if you do it right. Soft, melts in your mouth. And
yes. Nice segue, John.
it's very
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, common in Chinese restaurants. We go to one in like Rolling Heights. I forgot what it was called. Oh, it's not Rolling. Yeah, it's Rolling Heights. It's the one by Afters. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, we go to that one all the time. My dad loves duck. Um,
I think I've had duck for like once or twice when I was in the Philippines still as a kid.
hmm,
Back
quack. There's also. It does taste like chicken, actually, Miguel. It tastes like chicken.
it's just
Oh,
pure many meats taste like chicken.
yeah. Many, yeah.
Frogs? Have you eaten
What's
frogs before?
frogs now? Ribbit. I don't have a frog
Right, right,
sound
right.
effect. What else do we have?
But I don't know what else to talk about. Matt Santos, you
Oops.
asked for ducks. I don't know what else to talk. When you say duck, the first thing I thought of is like, have you guys watched Jimmy Neutron? John?
Yeah,
Jimmy Neutron? You know his dad? I know is a mallard the same as a duck? I'm not sure.
I have no clue.
I have no but like I would when I see duck or when I hear that duck, I just imagine like Jimmy Neutron's dad, his like mallard collection thing, childhood memories.
Here, let's see. Actually, I think like
What's up?
it might be the
What's
same.
happening?
I'm gonna try something here. We're
Ooh,
gonna try this. We're gonna minimize this, and we're gonna move this
something's
here. Can they
happening,
see
guys.
this? Can chat see
I'm
this?
not
Cause I
sure.
can't tell.
Oh, you're sharing your screen?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, yeah, we're seeing it.
Oh, you are.
Yes.
I guess this is a mallard right here. Mallard is a dabbling duck. What's the difference between a mallard and a duck? Is a mallard just like a
Fancier
specific
duck?
duck?
Maybe.
Oh, it's kind of like dog and German Shepherd. Like I think it's a
Oh,
breed of
okay.
a duck.
This is a different breed. Next on the list after duck. Oh, Jalen Ferrer is asking, day two, uh, mullet 360 view, please.
360 view.
It's just do like a lazy Betty kind of thing with your chair there. The lazy Susan. Ooh. For those who don't know, John actually just came from a haircut.
Oh, actually, yeah.
He
Shout
just
out to my barber, Drew. Drew Clips at Cuts by Drew at Drew Clips at on Instagram. Let me just plug him because we were talking about this during my haircut that he wants to plug. So, I'll make sure you go to Cuts by Drew right here, located in Chino Hills. If y'all need a haircut, just book with him. Super professional. And also, I don't just go there for a haircut. I go there for a good. Whoa, that doesn't sound right. Not a good time, but like that's the bro. We have good conversations.
for happy endings.
Oh no, no happy endings from him.
Oh,
Um, but
just like
yeah, we
hanging
have a
out.
good talk every time, and yeah, I always learn something from him every time I go in there. It's more than just the haircut. It's more like the relationship you build with your barber. Um, I love people like that.
That's nice. Ooh.
Yes, we can.
Migs.
What are they talking about?
No, when you were asking if they could see it.
See, oh, okay.
When you were doing some. Oh yeah. Sorry for the
Oh,
delay, guys. We'll try our
next
best to
time,
like.
Yeah, I put it at
Yeah,
normal latency, but I'll make sure to put it at low, ultra low, so it's like we get it faster.
yeah.
But yeah, see, learning.
Migs asked, "What are our dream cars? Dream cars."
I think my ultimate dream car is gonna be a Audi R8. Eventually, I want to get one.
Ooh,
In terms of supercars, but in terms of like a daily, I want an M4, a BMW
ooh.
M4. Yeah, that's probably like, yeah, they're just so sexy and like nice. It's modern inside. It's quiet. You know. What about you, Iser?
I am a very simple man. I
Evo.
honestly, what's up?
Nothing. I say Evo.
Yeah, you already know what I want. I actually really want a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9 specifically. I just really love the Evos. It's big fan of rally, and I've always like there's a lot of Mitsubishi in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So like I've always like grew up seeing like Evos and stuff like
No
that. And
Mitsubishis out here. Like rarely.
yeah. Um not I wouldn't say I'm not a big fan of like supercars, like stuff like that, but
Yeah.
I just don't see. I'm more of like a practical kind of person, so I really like the Evos because it's both pretty fast. It's a r- somewhat of a race car. You could say it's a race car,
Oh, it's a
but like
race car, dude.
yeah,
All
it's
wheel
a four-door
drive, four
sedan. I
doors.
could
Yeah.
like it could take like 5 minutes to grocery store and back.
I'm gonna just
But
track back actually. Yeah, I would rather have a Evo, a Supra, and an RX-7 over one R8. And
honestly,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say something to you, Iser. I think an Evo 5 looks better than an
and
Evo
then
9.
even then,
That's my opinion.
yeah,
I like the
yeah,
5 and
no, I
6s a
agree with
lot
you,
more.
man. Like the big fog lights, those are really cool. I just like Evo 9s because it's just I don't know. What a Fast and the
Iconic.
Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very iconic. Like the very aggressive looking front, and that's like yeah, just love it.
Uh,
What are your guys's chat? What are your guys' dream car? Sorry,
dream
we should be
cars.
asking it back to you guys. All right, we did ask what's your favorite Filipino dishes as well. Tapsilog from Matt Santos. Ooh. Dream cars? Anyone?
While we wait for the answers. Um. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I can share. So this would be what a Evo 5 would look like.
No, we're looking at Evos now. Yes.
This is the one I like more than the other ones.
Mhm.
And then this one would be Iser's dream car, which is an Evo 9. Come on, guys. Can't go. Like, Dustin Williams.
A little to the side.
He just bought this car, actually. Dustin Williams. This was the Fast and Furious car. Like,
Yeah.
he's a YouTuber. But yeah, if you guys grew up watching Fast and Furious, you guys should know this car. This is the most
Like,
iconic
was it like
cars.
Tokyo Drift? Oh, was in the Tokyo Drift
Tokyo
ones?
Drift.
Yeah.
Tokyo Drift was my absolute favorite.
I think
Like,
it's the last one when they just were just focusing on racing and cars.
dude, just look at like whatchamacallit, the impact it has on the car culture.
Yeah.
Like, I think Tokyo Drift literally like carried car culture to what it is today.
It
Well, JDM
popularized like
culture.
the cars from JDMs.
Oh,
Yeah.
an NSX chilling, monster truck. Matt, really? You just gonna run over everyone?
A monster truck.
David Dobrik's Tesla. Wouldn't expect
That's your
anything else
favorite
from Miguel.
Tesla. What's your opinion on Tesla? I'm sorry for talking too much about cars, but it's one of the topics. So.
Mhm.
What's your opinions on Tesla, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
I want a Cybertruck.
You want a
I
Cybertruck?
want a Cybertruck.
It
Like,
looks pretty cool.
Teslas, I think, are really badass, in my opinion.
They are.
The only thing I hate is like it has zero character. They're boring. They're so boring.
It doesn't. Yeah. If you show like an old classic car versus a Tesla and ask like which leaves more of an impact to like you, like for like just hearing the engine and stuff.
Mhm.
Like obviously electric you can't hear it and stuff.
Yeah.
But I would say like a muscle car from like 80s or whatever would live
David Dobrik, if you
much
come
more.
across this, can you please buy me a Tesla? Thank you. Um, But yeah, I think that's why I like the Cybertruck so much because it merges like modern technology with character. Like the Cybertruck
Uh,
actually has character as a car. It's not just another like it has character to it.
electric.
Um, ooh, plate model. Ooh, can we both
Oh,
dab?
can we both tab for me?
Um,
Uh,
sure.
sure.
Okay.
Wait,
All
like,
right. Ready?
do you want us to dab like the same way, or do you want us to like dab like right and left, and you do left?
You do
I'll go
right.
this
Wait,
way.
go right. What's your right?
This is my right.
Oh, just go to your left.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna. All right,
I don't
whatever.
know how to.
Clip this. Is gonna be. All right, ready? One, two, three. Dab. Also, she wants us to hit the wall. Um,
What's that?
just hit the wall.
Oh, that.
Whoa. Let me see you hit the wall, Iser. Try your best.
Wait, so like,
Yeah, like you're just snatching something and like you're like tightening something. All
it's like
right, let me see it, Iser.
a full clothes or
Oh,
something.
wait, you're actually pretty good at it. Do it again. Do it again.
I think I've practiced this.
Oh, look at the head snap.
Friendship games practice. I think we that was like one of the dances or like the groups. Yeah, I know the head movement is a key. But yes. Oh yeah, going back. For those who don't know, I am very, I wouldn't say old fashioned, but behind the times. I would say. So like things I wouldn't know. Like I didn't know what the woe was honestly.
Whoa.
Dab. I've dabbed like 3 times in my life. This is the third one. And yeah. Oh, bye, Matt. I
How do
guess
you
we
feel
have
about
friend now.
Teslas?
Teslas? Me?
Wait, you're
It's really
leaving, Iser?
cool. No, no. Matt said Matt has left the chat,
Oh,
so that's
he's
why I
still
said
here.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Wow.
but me and Matt has a small, tiny bit rivalry. But Teslas. It's really cool. Like, honestly, it's like a huge step for like electric cars. Like before the Tesla, electric cars was just, oh, it's good for the environment, it's safety. Like when you say electric cars, you would think of like a Prius or something,
Hmm.
correct? Now when people say like electric cars, like oh, even like Tesla or whatever, it's like it's a really cool car. Like you see people like drag racing with it, like in the drag race places, and it's really like
A Tesla would
just.
destroy like on the streets. Like small
Mhm.
bursts, a Tesla would destroy like a supercar.
Because it's instantaneous now,
Hmm.
like the acceleration. Like it doesn't have to like build up speed.
Yeah,
It's
it's one
just like
gear.
straight power.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's really cool. I really do like uh I would say like I hate the design for the normal Teslas, but it's like it's pretty plain. It's pretty like
It's so
you could
bland.
say.
Even inside it's boring. I mean, it's easy for me to
It's pretty
say. I
cool.
can't afford Tesla, but
That's true.
I
It's
like
pretty cool
character,
inside,
in cars.
honestly. Yeah.
Cause like, what
I
differs your
do.
Tesla to other Teslas?
So like a Nissan, what's that called? A Nissan like it's very
Leaf.
com-
Cause like, if
like
you had a Tesla
the
and I had a Tesla, like, if we both sit
yeah,
inside, like, what's different?
true.
Yeah, only
Not
one
much
fourth mile. It
customizations
would
now.
get destroyed. But that's the thing. Like, streets are only 1/4 miles. Like, it's not a drag strip. So
Yeah.
practicality. Yeah, real race cars would destroy a Tesla. But if we're talking about like on the street right now, you see a random Tesla, light to light, like a Tesla would destroy a lot of cars.
Let's
Sorry, what were
I
you
want to
saying,
move
Isaac?
this. I was thinking maybe we should. I want to go back to that food topic.
Food topic. All right,
Yeah,
let's hear it.
that's like Filipino foods. What it? So you said your favorite dish or Filipino food is like tops
Tosilog.
tosilog, right? Tocino. What else? What's your favorite like those street food?
Isaw.
Isaw?
Isaw is my favorite. Like a little bit of spicy isaw with some rice. You take it home, eat some rice with it, make your special like vinegar sauce. Oh,
You want to describe what isaw is to those who don't know in chat?
isn't it pork? Okay, isaw is like pork intestine, no? Yeah, right.
It's chicken, though.
I think it depends on which isaw you get. I might be wrong.
Oh,
I just eat isaw like I just like it.
I believe like I think chicken intestines yusa is like very common, more common I think.
Let me see.
But yeah, you would see like vendors on the
Or
streets just having like
yeah,
their own barbecue and just
pig or
selling
chicken
stuff.
intestines.
They go chicken intestines, yeah.
Yeah,
They would have their like sauces and stuff, and it would just be really fun.
Filipino street food is absolutely
Yeah. Oh, what
balut.
about balut?
It's good, but I feel like it is overrated.
That's
Or
I
like
think
people make it more than what it should be just cuz like it's so
it's
crazy
because
and
it's
like
yeah.
but in
I'm gonna be
reality,
honest, I love balut when I was a kid, and like after I grew up, I think like I don't know, it's not as much anymore. I remember like as a kid, I would love like hearing like outside, like the vendors would say like balut, like they would like shout it as they like walk by the streets, and people like it's like an ice cream truck, right? And we would buy it, and I love putting the salt and like drinking the juice. Just love that part. And growing up after like now, I would see below. It's like okay, it's not it. I don't know, it doesn't hold up to me as
mm,
much as it was when I was a kid, but I'd still eat it. It's still pretty good. I think you could buy some from seafood right now, Saturdays.
I wouldn't know. I don't buy balut now.
I think you could buy it, like you could cook it at home. It's, yeah.
I also like my mom's fried calamari. Like the way she
Ooh.
does her fried calamari. Mom, I miss you. Shout out to you. I know you're in the Philippines. Hope you can come here now soon. But yo, like her fried calamari with her special sauce. Oh man, like I could eat that more than tocino. Like
Ooh.
absolutely, like yeah. Jalen asked taho or halo halo. Oh wait,
Oh,
April
that's
asked pork or chicken intestines. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really. I don't know if it's because I haven't paid attention, but like they taste the same to me. Like they're just I don't know. They both taste good. I
I don't think I've had pork intestines before. I think I've only had chicken intestines.
oh I feel like I know the difference now. I feel like one's a little bit more chewy than the other one.
I would imagine pork would be more chewy.
I'll go chicken then. I like the less chewy one. Chicken one with
Those
like
are like the smaller ones, like you would dip in the sauce and just like
and
eat
just
it,
like
and then yeah.
destroy it
Mm-hmm.
like in one bite.
Yeah, those like that's like the chips. Like you know how like chips you like just eat it, keep eating and eating.
Hmm.
That's the same. It's like just
Keep
keep
asking us
eating and
questions
eating it.
by the way in the chat.
Yeah, we'll eventually get to. I know there's a delay, but we're going down as the chat goes. So.
Taho or halo
Um,
halo? Oh,
hello, hello.
that's a little easy for me.
What's it for you?
Taho for me.
The whole for
For
you?
me, taho, yeah.
For
What about
me,
you?
yeah, I would go with the whole honestly. Hollow Hollow, it's like I might depends on me for Hollow Hollow. I have sensitive teeth, so I'm not a big fan of like biting into like the ice cream in Hollow Hollow. It's just
Wow.
yeah, it's but I love Tahoe. Like I still do.
You
Did you know
suck.
this? You know there's like this. I don't know how to react to this sound effects, but did you know there's a strawberry syrup Tahoe now?
Yeah, there's been where you been? There's ube,
Really?
there's strawberry. Um, what else
There's
they
ube?
have? Yeah, cause like
Ooh.
in Baguio we have a lot of strawberries and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Yeah,
And like
absolutely.
so Baguio's my hometown if you guys didn't know. But like yeah, I just like the whole because like with halo halo, I feel like for me at least it's like a little too much going on. It would have to be the right time, right day. You know, I would choose like mais con yellow over halo halo because it's just like
Mm.
simple, sweet, just corn. But the whole like, shit, you can get different flavors. You can get, the soy milk from the whole guy and put it in your. Did you ever buy the soy milk, the bottles that they have? You know what I'm talking about?
You did you buy those?
Yeah. So like sometimes the guy that the whole person would have like the
What's
it's like
Oh, we'd sell them like in bags,
in
right?
no in bottles.
In bottles?
Yeah. So
Oh.
they have like soy milk. Not it's like it's like homemade soy milk. And what we do
Mm-hmm.
is like we put it in the freezer and like make it really cold to the point where it's almost like a slush, but it still has a consistency to like drink it, and it's so good. And they add like strawberry syrup or whatever syrup you want. Um,
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else about. Oh, how do I forget? Oh, another thing I miss in the Philippines is coconut shakes, buko shakes.
Coconut.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
fresh coconuts, dude.
yeah, fresh coconuts too.
Fresh coconuts too. Like just seeing like the guy just like hack at it and like
Mm-hmm.
put a hole, have a straw, and you would just like have an actual coconut just walking around.
Yeah,
Yeah, I miss that. And yeah, wait, I want to drink coconuts. I know.
yeah, I want a buko shake right now. I really love shakes and cold stuff. Yeah, I miss that. And
Mm.
also like the dirty ice cream in the Philippines. The
Dirty ice cream. We
street
say
ice
dirty,
cream.
but
It's
it's
not
not
dirty.
dirty. It's just because we call it dirty ice cream because it's from the streets. It's not
Yeah,
like an official. Yeah,
street
it's
ice
like
cream.
homemade ice cream.
Oh
Yeah, and
my
I love
gosh.
this.
Like the mango.
Mango, the cheese,
Dude, the mango
the
shakes
cheese
too.
flavor.
Dude, mango the cheese flavor. The cheese dogs, the hot dog with the cheese. Oh, there's so much
Oh,
stuff in the Philippines, guys. I wish I can just take every person I meet and like take him to the Philippines with me so I can show
introduce
them
the
around,
food in the
introduce them to
Philippines.
everything.
Yes, like recently, I am planning on moving out from my house, and my two to be roommates like. We have a group chat, and like we were cooking. I made some like lumpia and some like hot dogs,
Hmm.
like you know how like we have like red hot dogs, like what's it called? Like I forgot the brand. What is it called? Like the very well known brand,
Um,
Pure
dude,
and
my
Juicy or
sisters did
something.
a fucking a commercial for this hot dog company.
Yeah, but like so I mean I just wanted to like one of them posted like because they have cats and they have posted a picture of the cat and it's like you could have this every day if you move in. And
Dude.
then I posted a picture of like
Oh,
my
tender
food. Like you
juicy,
can
pure
Tender
foods.
Juicy.
Ah, how could I
Yes, love
forget?
that. And then like the first day like I found out there's some with like the cheese inside. I love that. It's
Dude,
like
and it's
I
just
can't
like,
go back to just plain ones.
yeah, it's such a good contrast.
Yeah. It's people who hasn't seen Tender Juicy hot dogs or Filipino hot dogs like get like, "Oh, why is it so red?" It's like that's all the flavor.
Yeah, it actually looks
It's
more
just
appetizing than a normal hot
it
dog.
does.
The more
Like
red it is.
as a kid didn't you color like hot dogs red?
I grew up with coloring it red. I don't know about other
Yeah.
people.
Like I tried to ask that like with some of my American friends, like those who grew up here. Like, didn't you guys like color your hot dogs red, right?
Hmm.
Like you would see like hot dog stands, they would be red. They're not like red like what we have, but still red, correct?
Yeah, it's still red.
Yeah, so I was like,
Some sort of red.
why is your hot dogs not red? It's brown here. Still good, but it's not as juicy or like it doesn't have much flavor. It's like Filipino food.
Yo, I want to switch it up. I want to switch it up.
Okay.
Let's I want to ask you like what's your take in everything that's been going on lately regarding like
Oh,
our community and Asian hate and this and that.
I just
I know you
I'm
guys
very
talked about it in
disappointed.
the board meeting and I wasn't there, so
Hmm.
I want to have this conversation. I think people have a lot of opinions in chat as well.
My take on like what's been happening, like the Asian hate and like the attacking people, like Asian. It's just I'm just very disappointed. Like I can't say that I'm very well informed in the situation. Like I can't say things like that because I'm not. But I'm just feel very disappointed at the fact that people are attacking random people just because they're Asian, just because of like the whole pen. They think it's like their fault, even though they're not. It's not them. It's no one's fault, honestly. To be fair, I think at least I believe it's no one's fault. It's like it's something natural. It's like it's a virus, people, and we're already in such a horrible situation. We're in a pandemic, and it's getting better. Like things are still bad. A lot of people have passed away due to the COVID, um, and the fact that people were doing that, well, like we should be like being together, like working together to be like hoping for the best and making things feel better. We're doing that. It's like why? Like you're making things worse, and it's just unfortunate because of some misinformation, some ignorance to the fact that it's, it's just disappointing to see that happening during such a horrible situation such as this, and this just piles on. It's just not very encouraging,
How do you
you know.
feel about how we're responding to the situation? How do you feel
Um,
about this whole movement the past year or so? Not only within our community, but um, I know last year, like last summer, a lot
mhm.
of like police brutality was happening and stuff, and like you know, like how do you feel with all these kind of like social media
I'm
posts, these trends of, you know, infographics
I'm
and
very happy that it's being like brought up. I'm very happy that it's being spread. I'm very happy that people are being informed. The more well informed we are, the better. Because like some of this started because of ignorance. Some of this started because people are not well informed and didn't know it's happening. At the same time, like some are just stopping there to just like social media posts and just not. It's like, oh, this is happening. This is a bit. Let me post about it. After that, nothing else is done, and I feel like just like at least donate to some of the like help the cause at some point, not just like post it, because yeah, you're spreading information, but it just stops at that. And sometimes like there's some like the cycle kind of like repeats itself. Like
mm-hmm.
we've known this has been happening for a while now. It's happened before. Like the information, like it's been brought up again this time, but it's been brought up before, like a couple of times before already. And like I've seen a video in YouTube about like police brutality happening in the past, like 5 years ago. And if you didn't see the time like this was posted, you would think it's happening now
It's just
because
now
it's the
there's
same
just more
thing.
cameras. There's more
It's
people
just more
who are
cameras. Yeah.
activists. There's more people who are willing to stand up.
Yeah. And I'm like seeing the comments and like, oh, I thought this was from this time, but it's from 5 years ago. So like you could see nothing happened much. Or there's some small changes, yes, but like
It's just more
nothing.
publicized now.
Yes, it's just more publicized, and like people are just stopping at like publicity at that point. It's like, oh, I'm supporting this cause, posting something, but like, can you like, I don't know, do something more physical and stuff like that, or not physical as in like going on riots, but like physical as in like donating something, helping the cause, being out there. Uh, that's I'm just hoping more of that happens and it sticks rather than people posting about it for a certain amount of time and it dying it off again. And then it's gonna happen again next 5 years and just whole thing all over again. And it's just yeah, what's gonna happen next? That's my take. You don't have to agree with me honestly, but that's my take. What about you, John? What's your take in this whole situation? I asked it back to you.
Oh wow. I definitely agree with you with everything. Well, not everything. Well, what if you?
That's
Well, I don't see. That's the thing. I don't recall every single thing you said. So like,
no, that's
I'm just
fine.
gonna
Yeah,
say I
I don't
agree with a
recall
lot
that.
of things that you said.
Hmm.
But I also, I don't know. It puts kind of like all the posts and infographics, in my personal opinion, has kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. Um, because although I believe, like, yeah, it's helpful to post or like, you know, post resources and etc. I feel like what people are really overlooking the most, I feel like infographics and story posts and this and that has gotten very bland and ineffective and almost counterproductive because I feel like when people post that, it kind of gives them the opportunity to be content and
We
validate
just that.
with just
Yeah.
that and validate their opinions and be like, oh, at least I posted, like I did something right.
Mm.
Like it is doing something, and I agree, like that is doing
Yeah.
something. But I feel like people forget, like the community starts within you. The community starts with the person next to you. Like people do all these posts, and when was the last time you checked up on your friend, bro? Like genuinely ask him, like, how are you? Is there anything I can do for you? How are you feeling?
Mhm.
How are your parents? How are your friends? You create that bond with that person, and you continue making bonds with more people, and that's how you build your community. And I feel like people are so heavy towards posting and social media that they forget what's right in front of them, their friends. How can you help that next person when you can't even help the person that's next to you? You feel me? And I feel like that's what that's where the clashes come from. That's where the conflict comes from. Like you don't have to be Asian, bro. Like I mean, black, white, Mexican, etc. Like asking them how they're doing, like your neighbors. Building that community, building that safe space is something I feel like we often overlook and forget with everything that's going on. And I
Mhm.
feel like if we do that, like check up on each other and build a community, build that trust. Like for example, bro, like why did you join Lubos? For majority
So
of us, like when we didn't know where the bathroom was, if when we didn't know where the you know library or
this
like
building,
this building,
yeah,
that building, and we see people who are helpful, like who was there for us? Lubos was. And guess what? A lot of our reasons on why we're here right now in our position is to give back and do the same thing for others. And I feel like that's how communities are built. You feel me? Like it'll grow so big that we start like becoming even bigger with other bigger communities, and that's how you unite as one. That's how I see it.
it's a
Like,
snowball effect.
I feel like you guys, whoever's watching this, yes, posting and donating is good, but like
Thank you very much. Yeah.
that's good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like we can do more than that. I think we could be more personal with the people next to us. I feel like instead of donating that $10 to maybe a charity, you can buy your friend lunch and ask them how they're doing, and genuinely have that love and compassion in your heart. I feel like that's what a lot of people are missing, and that's why we create this system of jealousy and hate and envy towards each other. And like, don't get me wrong, there's Asian hate, but there's also hate within the Asian community. And I feel like, how can we ever fix, Asian hate towards us if we can't even fix what's within us? But yeah, that's just me. I just got like,
Um,
you feel me?
I
Like I'm
agree.
tired of seeing people who just post, but are the same people that would talk shit behind people's backs.
That's
You feel me? Like there is no type of authenticity or genuineness in that. Cause I'm gonna spill the tea. Like I see a lot of people who post that are the first people who will talk down on their friends and talk shit and be judgmental and this and that. When in reality, bro, like we should just, you know,
down.
it's all good. Like
Stay.
we're all friends.
Yeah,
We're all human, bro. We all die at some point.
that's true. Something like that. Growing up, I didn't know what's wrong with it. Like your racism. It's like we're all humans, are we not?
For real.
So like we're the same species. You don't see a dog like looking down in a dog just because they're different breeds. They're still dogs, correct? So it's like,
Well, we don't know that. What if they, what if they're like speaking dog and like,
but yeah, it's just it's sad to think about it. So
hmm. Speaking of dogs, what dog would you want, Iser?
what dog would I want?
Like what breed?
Um, what breed? Um, I multiple ones honestly. I could say three. I would
Wait, real quick before we
first.
move on to this topic, I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just saw Jalen's thing. Opinions on if Asians
Oh
should
yeah, I was gonna
exercise
say
Second Amendment.
this.
Um,
Let's go with that first.
opinions isn't what exactly. I have no problem with it. Like, shoot, it's a if you're in America, that's part of your rights.
True.
So it doesn't matter if you're Asian, black, white, Mexican. The Second Amendment right is for everybody. And I feel like with everything going on, you should see if you should start exercising your Second Amendment rights.
Second
So,
Amendment being,
right to bear arms.
um, my opinion is like, I mean, everyone else has that right.
So,
Everyone's given that right in this country. So like,
mm-hmm.
if they, let's say, if your life were to be threatened, I don't agree with like just using it willy nilly. Of course, there's a responsibility with bearing arms. Like this, like if your life is threatened, like you have the right to like, protect yourself. I'm not just gonna sit there and like, oh, this guy's gonna stab me. All right, this
All
is
right.
it. It's like,
But I think
but
the
yeah,
only
go ahead.
issue with that is like, I feel like a lot of people misinterpret and take advantage of that Second
That's
Amendment
true.
to
Hmm.
where like they kind of seem like they're badass or they threaten people or they think they're high and mighty. Um, but in terms of exercising it, go ahead. Just like
Obviously, it'd be like responsibility, man.
responsibility.
Just take responsibility. Like, know how heavy that responsibility is, and I think you'll be fine. If you like treat it as like something like being cool or something, a few bad apples kind of ruins it for the rest of us.
Just like the
Like
car
some
scene
people
too.
yeah, like let's say this is a story I've heard from a teacher of mine. Like in Alaska, don't quote me on this. I'm not sure if this is actually correct, but in Alaska, like obviously they kind of need to be taught, like kids are taught like how to use firearms due to like just nature being nature and like bears and stuff like that. You need to protect yourselves. And yeah, I'm like all for that. But like some people here, like I would see people posting pictures of themselves, like just got a new gun, blah blah blah, and would just willy nilly like hold it as if like it's an accessory
It's
rather than
yeah, there
it's
you go.
something that could be
Life
very
threatening, bro.
change someone's life. Yeah,
I think people forget
and
like we only have one life.
that's true.
It's
And
not something you can get back or give to someone.
and it's kind of disappointing seeing that like people who actually use it to protect themselves because they like need to protect themselves are being like yeah the whole like, their reasons are being like overshadowed by the fact that people just kind of don't take responsibility for owning arms and just like using it for like stuff like something stupid. Humans are stupid. We could all agree with that, correct?
Mm.
Yeah. At some point in their lives, we've done something stupid and like, wish we could just change that. But yeah. Have you signed up to RPM Act? Ask for Jalen.
Is that the I feel like I know what that is, but
Reps per meter?
yeah, I have. That's the one with the EPA and stuff. I don't know why I thought we were still talking about guns, Jalen. But yeah, I have some of that RPM Act. Yeah, so basically, um, the EPA is gonna make it illegal to do any sort of mods to your car at all. It could be like any type of exhaust, any type of intake, even though it's like carb legal. Um, they're
Sure.
kind of making it illegal, and for emissions, I guess. But even that's the thing. There's specific parts that are made to pass emissions, and like they're gonna ban those too. That's their whole goal, and like you're kind of taking away low key. That's comparable to like taking away guns. Like this is people's hobbies. These are people's escape. You know, and like in my opinion, if they really wanna help save environment, it doesn't start with the fucking cars. It doesn't start. Okay, cars have a lot to do with it, but it doesn't start with like what you call that, like your neighbor's modded car. You feel me? It starts with big corporations and big factories and this and that. You feel me? Like one car is probably like 0.0001% of what a big factory produces in terms of like pollution.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find that really sad because like companies who make aftermarket parts will go out of business. They'll be sued. People will go after them. The government will go after them. So if you guys haven't yet signed the RPM Act, it goes against that whole new law that EPA is trying to push. I believe it's the EPA. Don't quote me on it. Um, but yeah. We
That's
go
yeah.
like 10, 15 more minutes.
Sure. Well, you wanted to go back to that question about dogs?
Oh, dogs, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I would say top three for me. I would love to have a husky.
Oh
Uh,
gosh.
German or Siberian husky. Growing up, I
I heard
love how like it's cool.
huskies are super sassy.
Very I've had a husky actually. They're very hyper. They're very energetic. Um, so a small story about my old husky. So she was very hyper. She was very energetic, and she would dig a lot. That's yeah. You had to deal with that. So you kind of had to like play with it almost most of the time because you need to like focus that energy to something else rather than destroying the house. And one time she was just digging when I was in school, and I guess behind her house is like another school. So she would dig, and she would just pretty much run away. So she kind of ran away, and yeah, and when we caught her back, and I had to like give her to like my uncle where we got it from because well, we can't handle taking care of her. But, that's my top three. Second to that is German Shepherd. Growing up, I've always wanted a German Shepherd. Me and my dad wanted a German Shepherd, and going with that, my third on the top three it would be a Doberman.
Oh, Dobermans.
Yes, it's like in the Philippines. If you grew up in the Philippines, like those are like the most like the dogs people
Guard
wanted.
dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, like Dobermans, German Shepherd, maybe sometimes like Huskies. But yeah, those are just what my top three dogs I would love to have. What about you, John?
I would say like my list is kind of similar to yours. Um, low key, I want, yeah, I would want a husky. Um, I don't want like a Pomeranian, like a small little cute dog. I just want a small, ah, like my sister's boyfriend has a Pomeranian. Name's Lucky, and like,
Hmm.
ah, Lucky's cool. Lucky has a lot of personality. It's a guy, so like it thinks it's all that, and it's like super small, and it bark at everything, try to fight everything, and I just think it's the funniest thing ever. And
Yeah,
it's also like super marte. How do I say that? Super high
like
maintenance. It doesn't eat dog food. It eats human food. Like every time we eat dinner, like it gets fed like specific meat, like from our food. And my third one, hmm, I kind of want a golden retriever because they're like super smart and super friendly and loving and
oh,
like
that's true.
yeah, that's
I'm
probably my
surprised you didn't say corgi.
yeah corgi too. I want a corgi. Yeah, we were talking about corgis that one
I
time, right?
remember that one time.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we.
actually yeah, a Pomeranian slash corgi is my number two.
Mm.
I just didn't want to say corgi because everyone's gonna be like, oh, everyone wants a corgi.
But there's a reason why.
Yeah,
It's pretty
they
cute, and it's
thick,
like a. You've seen them and that they like lift the bread basically.
bro. Their booty literally like, like when they walk, like they just look so
Like on the
sassy.
runway.
Yeah,
Yeah. What are you guys in chat? What's your top dog? Like, what do you guys want? It's a dog. No
Shiba
Shiba
Inu.
Inu?
Yeah, they're cool
I heard
too,
they're very.
but like
I used to want a Shiba Inu. I heard they're very smart. I also heard they're very, I don't know, feisty? Or
yeah,
I
they're
might be
like
wrong.
yeah.
I believe they're a breed of like hunting dogs now. Like one of the, they use them to like hunt
Aren't they like?
and stuff.
Are they
Like
related to huskies in a way, or like foxes? I don't know.
they do look kind of like foxes. But yeah, anyone in chat?
Hmm. Let's see how our viewership is going. No, we still got 5 people watching.
Nice.
Also, I
plan
don't
to
know
have
how to
five
make
people.
it so like it shows all of the chat because like the chat on the screen is just like
What? Top chat?
yeah, it's top chat, not live chat, and I don't know how to change it
There's
yet.
an option on the top, no?
No, because the way that it's set up on the chat or the on OBS is like um
Oh,
it just you have
top
to put
chat.
the link in it, and then even if you change it to live or top chat, like the link stays the same.
That's why I was saying like, oh, the chat and the OBS thing is pretty late, I would say. Yeah. Any last second topic, John, that you would like to do to end this
I want to see
stream?
what chat has to say first if they have any last minute questions, last minute topics.
Yeah.
While we wait though, don't forget. Oh, we are actually having another podcast tomorrow morning. We are gonna talk about like Filipino culture a little bit and
Ooh.
like random stuff. Right, Azer?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking
Yeah.
about tomorrow, but
Let's see. It's on like how right now it's not on set schedule, you could say. It's just like when we kind of feel like it.
yeah, there's no script, no nothing,
Yeah,
no
it's
plan,
very on
free
the
flowing.
spot. Yeah. And I think I kind of like that, or I kind of want to keep it that way. What do you
Feels more
guys think,
genuine
chat?
to
Yeah, it just
me.
feels more genuine.
Like
Like
it's
that question about like the whole situation right now, like took me by surprise, but I'm glad like you asked them. Like I'm able to like on the spot say how I actually feel. But yes.
do you have any shout outs, Lizer? Anyone you want to shout
Shoutouts?
out?
Ooh, hmm. Shout out. Oh, I would say shout out to the culture team right now. We are having our CPC celebrating Filipino culture on April 17th. So keep a lookout on any news or update that's going to be out there eventually. We are working on it. I believe some of the final recordings are going to happen this week, this spring break, because and after that we'll just be editing and we should have this show. So yeah.
Are we sponsored by anyone?
Um, all right.
Sponsored by Valvoline. Get your
That
oil.
way, get your oh.
Sponsored by Tender Juicy Hot Dogs. We're actually not sponsored. Disclaimer. This is
Not
just
really
jokes.
sponsored. Yeah, we're
Um.
poor.
Oh no, we're actually sponsored by Matt Santos. I believe he pays us hourly. $10 per hour, I believe, on stream.
Oh,
Thank you, Matt. Um. Shout out. Yeah. Shout out to Lubos.
oh yes, absolutely. I mean, this is yeah. That's
Shout
where
out
we're
to
from.
everyone in chat.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much for listening. We're just us talking. Uh, have fun though. I had fun.
Shout out to Kalia if you're still here, still watching.
Oh, can you show her artwork right there next to you?
Oh, if you guys didn't know, oh yeah. My girl paints stuff, and yeah, let me show you guys some of her work. So this is
Ooh.
me and her. If you guys didn't know, Lil
Oh.
Uzi album cover. She remade it, and that's supposed to be me on the bottom. That's her, and that's me looking up on her. Yeah, it's super cute. This might be like my all-time favorite, just because it's like,
Scully is always on his head. Yeah.
yep,
Thinking
always
of
on
her
my
right now.
head. Um, this next one she made, Fast and Furious, Suki S2000. Look at that fitment
Nice.
right there. There's no gap. This one's pretty cool too.
Attention to detail.
This one's for sale if you guys want to buy it. And then this one is Kobe and Gianna. She knows how much I love Kobe and the impact Kobe has had in my life since I did play basketball, and he's taught me so much more than just basketball. And then there's also this one, which is from our
Ooh.
pumpkin contest. This is Avatar themed. Um,
Hey.
yeah, there's Zuko, Aang, Katara, Toph. What's his name again?
What,
Sokka.
brother?
Yeah,
Soccer.
I forget him. He's pretty useless, but it's pretty cool. Like pumpkin. And this last one, she didn't really make it. She made it with my niece. Well, first of all, I drew
Ooh.
it and I never finished it, so she finished it like with my niece, and like yeah, it was like their little bonding thing. They just painted it. It's supposed to be
Oh,
like a flower petal made out of hearts, um, like a rose almost, cause her middle name is Rose. Uh, but yeah,
those are some nice paintings.
if you guys want to buy any of them, let me know. She's also
Yeah.
taking commissions, so
Oh,
yeah, if you guys are interested in some artwork.
speaking of commissions, I do have a friend who is an upcoming voice actor.
Nice plug.
His name is Voice. Well, his I guess name in Fiverr is Voice Panic. For those who don't know, what Fiverr is it's pretty much you could hire people to do a bunch of commissions for you, and yeah, his name is Voice Panic. I don't know how to like that, but just search up his name if you want any voiceovers or any like I don't know ringtone, alarm clock, blah blah blah. Any anime quotes you want him to say for you in such his voice. Yeah, feel free to check him out. He's his quality is pretty high, and it'd be a great time. Just want to support him.
But yeah, that should like wrap it up since no one really has any more questions. Um, yeah, we're gonna conclude it. This is your host Sean John and my co-host,
Sanitizer.
and yeah, we thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it, and stay tuned for more podcast slash talk show episodes. We're gonna have it set up better next time where we can like share a screen and maybe do like reaction videos and stuff. It's just
Extra videos, yeah,
still learning OBS and stuff. So
that's true.
yeah, we will catch you guys on the next one, and yeah,